The book of Numbers began with a census. It ends with five women and a question about what their father left them. In Numbers 27, the daughters of Zelophehad stood before Moshe, before Eleazar the priest, before the leaders, before all the congregation, and they said, our father died. He had no sons. Give us a possession among our father's brothers. The Creator ruled in their favor. Daughters inherit where there's no son. Number 36 is the sequel, and the Creator's answer here is just as precise and just as just. Welcome to Torah Sax Studio, Torah Study with Saxophone Worship, verse by verse. Number 36 is the final chapter of Bamidbar, the book of Numbers. It has one problem, one ruling, one act of obedience, and one closing statement for the entire book. The problem, if the daughters of Zelophehad marry outside their tribe, and they inherited from their fathers leaves Menashe permanently. The ruling, they may marry, but within their own tribe. The obedience, they do exactly that. The closing statement, these are the commandments and the ordinances which the Creator commanded by the hand of Moshe to the children of Israel in the plains of Moab, Yarden at Jericho. This is the last word of Bamidbar. Stay with me. Let's look at verses 1 through to 4. The Creator commanded my master to give the land as inheritance by lot to the children of Israel, and my master was commanded by the Creator to give the inheritance of Tzelofchad, or brother, to his daughters. But if they are married to any of the sons of the other tribes of the children of Israel, then their inheritance will be taken from the inheritance of our fathers and will be added to the inheritance of the tribe into which they marry. The leaders of Menashe come before Moshe and the leaders with a problem. They are not challenging the ruling from Numbers 27. They accept that the daughters inherit, but they have seen a downstream consequence that no one addressed the first time. And under the Jubilee system, returns to its original tribal inheritance every 50 years, except when it has been transferred through marriage. If a daughter of one tribe marries into another, her land does not return in the Jubilee. It stays with her husband's tribe permanently. So the question is real. The Creator gave land to Menashe through Tzelofchad. Daughters now own it, but if they marry outside Menashe, that land exits Menashe forever, not temporarily, permanently. Tribal leaders are not selfish here. They are raising a systemic issue about the integrity of the entire tribal land division in the commandment in Numbers 34. If women can inherit and can marry freely outside their tribe, the land will shift from tribe to tribe with each generation until the divisions the Creator decreed are meaningless. They bring it to Moshe. That is the right move. Bring the hard question to the right place. Creators, verse 6. This is what the Creator commands concerning the daughters of God. Let them marry whom they think best. Only they marry within the family of the tribe of their father. The Creator's ruling is elegant. It does not reverse anything. It does not cancel the daughter's inheritance from Numbers 27. It does not restrict them to one specific man. It says, marry freely within the tribe. Two things that seems to be in tension are held together at once. First, the daughters have the right to choose their husbands. The ruling explicitly says, let them marry whom they think best. So the choice is preserved. Forced marriage to a specific person is not commanded. Second, the inheritance stays in Menashe. The greatest tribal land division, decreed in Numbers 34, is protected. The daughter's freedom and the tribal system are both honored in the same ruling. Verse 8 extends this as a general principle, not just for the Zelophehad's daughters, but for every daughter who inherits in any tribe. She shall be wife to one of the family of the tribe of her father, so that Israelite shall hold on to the inheritance of his fathers. 9. The inheritance shall not move from tribe to tribe. Each tribe shall hold its own inheritance. The Creator does not choose between justice for individuals and the health of the community structure. He finds ruling that serves both. Let's read on verses 10 through to 12. Verse 10. As the Creator commanded Moshe, so did the daughters of Makla, Tirzah, Chagla, Milcah, and Noah. The 5 daughters of Tzelofchad married their cousins, sons of their father's brothers, within Menashe, within the tribe of their fathers. The text records their names again. It records their act of obedience. It does not treat their compliance as a small thing. These are women who had the courage to stand before the entire congregation in Numbers 27 and make a legal claim for their inheritance. They succeeded. Now in Numbers 36, they accept the condition the Creator places on that inheritance, and they honor it without complaint. The inheritance stayed in the tribe of Menashe, just as the Creator commanded. This is the final human act in the book of Numbers. 5 women obeying the word of the Creator regarding the inheritance of their father. So let's look at the final words of Bamidbar, verse 13. These are the commandments and the ordinances which the Creator commanded by the hand of Moshe to the children of Israel in the plains of Moab by the Yarden at Jericho. One verse. The final word of the entire book of Numbers. The book began at Sinai at the moment, ends in the plains of Moab, across the Yarden from Jericho. 40 years of wilderness, 40 years of commandments given, recorded, tested, repeated. 40 years of manna and cloud and feelers and faithfulness and plague and judgment and new birth. And the last ruling in the book, before Moshe delivers his final speeches in Devarim, is about 5 women making sure that their father's inheritance stays where the Creator put it. The Creator did not end Bamidbar with a war, not with a conquest, not with a king. He ended it with a family and a question about what they owed the land. Numbers 36 is a short chapter, 13 verses, but it closes the book of Numbers with 4 things worth carrying forward. The hard question deserves a hearing. The tribal leaders of Menashe did not grumble. They did not act unilaterally. They brought the problem to Moshe and let the Creator rule. When you see a downstairs consequence that others have missed, bring it to the right place. Both things can stand. Creator's ruling in Numbers 36 honored the daughter's inheritance from Numbers 27, and the tribal land system from Numbers 24 is the same sentence. Justice for individuals and the integrity of the common community structure are not automatically in conflict. The Creator finds the ruling that holds both. Obedience after a hard ruling, the daughters of Tzelofchad had earned their inheritance through courage and a legal argument. They accepted the condition placed on it without resistance. The inheritance stayed where the Creator put it because they said yes. The land has a memory, the Jubilee system, the tribal divisions, the inheritance laws. All of it reflects a Creator who takes seriously what belongs to home. The land carries the names of its original families. That does not expire. The book of Numbers ends here, in the plains of Moab by the Yarden facing Jericho. Devarim is the next chapter. Moshe's final words to the generation that's about to cross. Thank you for walking through all of Bamidbar with me. Like, share, subscribe to Torah Sax Studio, and do not miss Devarim. Moshe speaks. The crossing is coming. Shalom.